around. You can have anything you want. You have to determine if the people in your life are pushing you forward or pulling you back. The ones pulling you back, you need to shake them off.
Yes.
Shake them.
And
Oh
let
my
them
God.
know, I see you when you catch up. Right. I'm on your side. I'm here to help you. But if you're not helping me, I need to let you.
Yes. That is true.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, going back.
We lit.
Yeah, every day we lit. Yeah, you can't tell me shit. Yeah, remember I was broke. Now I'm getting rich.
Yeah, when you diamond colder than a bitch, then you know you lit. When you quit, you take a nigga bitch, then you know you lit.
Every day we lit. Yeah, every day we lit. Oh yeah, every day we lit. Oh yeah, every day we lit. Oh yeah,
Every day we lit.
yeah,
Every day we lit.
we lit.
Every day we lit.
We lit.
Every day we lit.
Oh yeah, can't wait to get that new drop. Put that on my block.
Alright, y'all. So we're doing this event called God's Girls. This is the third year for it, and basically it's just like you know, like get to know your worth and stuff like that. And it's just a girl thing. I'm gonna put his Instagram in the bio. So this is
the people who are doing presentation, and we can learn a lot from them too. I hope that you can learn.
So we'll be back. He about to ask us a question.
oh yeah, we got two special guests with us. We got Cornell and we got Tiana. All right, and you know Tiana already. You know,
They've grown up like you.
we're gonna be right back.
That means different to listen to.
I'm glad I listened to it. My mom told me that my attitude would get me nowhere because it does. Having an attitude makes everybody shut down. Not want to talk to you. We're not listening.
Good. Give her a hand.
Something somebody told me that I wish I listened to was like doing the right thing.
No. Something that somebody that you did listen to and you did it.
Oh, okay. Doing the right thing and don't sweat like small stuff.
All right. Everybody know what that means? Don't sweat the small stuff? Because sometimes we can be real petty, can't we? Tell the truth, we can be real petty, can't we? Adults, we can be real petty, can't we? Pettiness gets us nowhere. So sometimes you gotta let stuff just roll off your back. Okay, good. Thank you, Tiana. Tia, shh. What's something that somebody told you that you're glad you listened to?
To not always like, sometimes you can't always, like, you gotta put others first sometimes.
Got to put other people first sometimes. Good. Give her a hand. Rakeya, what's something somebody told you that you're glad you listened to?
Don't let anybody ever take you for advantage. Like,
Take advantage of you or take you for granted?
take advantage of
Take advantage of you. Why? Hold the mic.
because it's not showing you like your worth or whatever. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just don't let nobody take advantage of you.
Good. Good. Don't let people take advantage of you. Give her a hand. Her name. Something somebody told, something someone told you something and you're glad you did it.
I'm glad I listened when people told me to remain who I am and don't change for anybody.
Wow, that's huge. Don't change for anybody. Be you. Good. All right, start back on the end. Sometimes we got hard heads, don't we? My grandmother used to say a hard head makes for a soft behind. Y'all know what that means? That means sometimes when you hard-headed, that behind gonna get spanked. Or beat, right?
Yeah.
But they're telling us that for a reason. But there might be something, there's something that somebody told you, but you're not hearing it. And if you're hearing it, you're not doing it. So that's the next question. What is one thing somebody told you that you wish you would have listened to at an earlier age?
That I can't always get the last word.
Talk on that a little bit. Tell us more. You can't always get the last word.
Because the last word can sometimes be the wrong thing. Like you might say the wrong thing. And
Good.
just mess up everything.
Good. How many of y'all like that? You got to say the last word. Now listen, that's important. But you got to understand that sometimes that's going to backfire on you. Because sometimes the wrong stuff comes out. Rather than just being quiet and let it go and let the pettiness go like we said earlier. Sometimes you got to let it go. Good. Give her a hand. Good answer. Tiana, something that you wish you would have listened to a long time ago. Patient.
To not have like an attitude all the time and not get smart with adults.
Not to get smart with adults and not to have an attitude all the time. And the attitude that we're talking about is positive or negative attitude? Negative. It's good to have an attitude. Everybody has an attitude, but it's positive or negative. And a negative one won't get you far in life. Good job. Give her a hand. Good answer. Tia, something that somebody told you wish you would have listened to earlier in life.
To not be so focused on like my social life, like as my friends instead of my schoolwork, because it got me in trouble before.
Wow. Say that again, Tia. Say that again. Listen to her carefully, y'all. Listen.
To not be so focused on my social life, like my friends, and don't put your friends over your schoolwork because it can get you in trouble.
Give her a hand. That's a great answer. So, I'm just kind of helping the answers come out. Listen, sometimes we focus on the wrong stuff. And at this age, everybody wants to be liked. Everybody wants to be accepted. But sometimes focusing on that stuff, you lose sight of the most important stuff. One of the most important things for y'all right now, listen to me, y'all, listen. Listen. The crew over here, y'all listen. One of the most important things that you need to be focused on, it's about to be summertime, so you get to relax for a minute, but in the fall, in August, when y'all go back to school needs to be a priority for all y'all. Academics need to be a priority for all of you. Every person in here, I don't care what grade you're in, I don't care what level you're on. Maybe I'm not in the top math class. Maybe I'm not in the AP course or whatever else. Whatever course you're in, whatever you're studying, you got to give it your best. Because sometimes when you focus on the wrong stuff, by the time you get to high school, it's hard to get the grades up by the time you're in 10th grade. It's hard to learn to study. It's hard to learn to study and to know how to study by the time you get to high school. Learn it as early as possible. Because like she said, it'll get you in trouble. Good job. Give her a hand. Good answer. Riri.
Mine is treasure your family.
Wow. Tell me about that.
Like don't take them for granted. Always say you love them. You never know when they can show you down. So just treasure them all the time.
So how would you do that? Tell me some things you would do to treasure your family.
Like tell them thank you, hug them when you see them, love you, say love you all the time. Because you never know.
Because so often, and she's speaking from experience, y'all. She's speaking from experience. And she's young. In my life, I've experienced a lot of death in my life. Seen a lot of death, attended a lot of funerals. Like the older I get, the more funerals I go to. But she's a teenager now. But she lost somebody really important to her at a young age. And she's telling you, you don't want any regrets. And she doesn't have any regrets. No, understand that she's not, saying she did anything wrong. That's not what she's saying. She's saying embrace the people in your life today because they may not be there tomorrow. Be careful when you get into an argument with your mom and you don't leave without saying you love her or giving her a hug or a kiss, or your grandma or your dad or your uncle, your teacher, whoever's important to you. Because I'm telling y'all, your life will be taken away. That person's life will be taken away just like that. So embrace your family. Treasure your family. Thank you. Give her a hand. Thank you, sweetie. Renee.
I was gonna say to share so you won't grow up to be selfish.
Share so you don't grow up to be selfish. Be honest. Who's selfish? Y'all need to repent right now. Mr. Mike's hand went up too.
I always say yeah.
But what she's saying again, listen. And I think it was Cornelia or somebody else said, life is not always about you. So it's important to learn to share now so that when you get older, you know how to share. It's easy to share. And here's the thing. Listen. You can get stuff. How many of y'all like getting stuff? Raise your hand. We all like getting stuff. Birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas time. We like getting stuff. Huh? Graduation. They got hooked up for graduation. But listen. Be honest. Be honest. Sometimes when you give and that person is grateful, that feels so much better than getting anything. So learn to share. Say that, learn to share.
Learn to share.
So if that means you got siblings and you got, some, what's your favorite snack?
Cookie.
Takis? And somebody asks you something, share. Share, that's what she's saying. Learn to share, patience. Learn to share. All right, now. Tell us, and I know you've been to the center before. Tell us in your own words what the center has meant to you. What the center has meant to you. What St. Monica's has meant to you.
St. Monica's has been a family to me.
In what ways?
I have father figures here. Even though I have a father in my life, there's still more branches of a father figure, of other motherly figures. Every day, someone in here, a staff member, tells us that they love us.
Amen.
It's another family, it's another home.
Good.
I feel safe here.
Good. Good. Give her a hand. Good answer.
Same thing what she said. It's like they've been here forever. It's like a family. Everybody in there support me through everything that I've been through. They support us when we're down. Everything. It's like a place to go to support.
Good. Thank you. Give her a hand.
I would say it's like a safe place. Like you can come here when I'm down, I can come here and everybody always has a smile on their face. Like the staff members always, and like we've been through stuff together. Like with the staff, we have lost people together.
Yeah.
We have gained new staff members and stuff. So I would say it's like a positive place. It's always positive here.
Good. Thank you. Give her a hand. Riri?
I would say like a family. Come up here, talk to Miss Callie, wherever she at. You can talk to her like she's one of your mothers. But yeah, it's just like a family. You can meet new friends, meet your friends up here. It's a family. It's a real family.
Good. Thank you. Got something to say about St. Monica?
I mean, I know I didn't grow up here or nothing. I'm not from here. I'm from there. But St. Monica has like molded some of my friends to being my friends. Because I came here with no friends, like no family, no friends. And these girls up here are like my sisters. So I feel like if it wasn't for St. Monica's and y'all connection to Princeton, then I wouldn't have these girls in my life.
Amen.
And you, Mr. Mike.
Amen. I love it. Good job. Give them a hand. All right, now, last question. What's something that they need to know? Outside of what you already said.
Miss Smith.
What's something that they really need to know? Something that they need to know.
I'm going to stand up.
Yeah.
Do not let these boys control y'all. Repeat. Do not let these boys control y'all.
Hold on. Say that again. They might be what?
They might be cute, they might give you stuff, but do not let them control y'all. I'm telling you. Do not. They're not worth it. They're not.
So what should they do? So what's something to do to replace that feeling of wanting that boy to have some influence in my life? How should I replace that?
Love yourself, respect yourself, and just put yourself first. Like, they will respect you in so many ways.
That's right.
If you respect yourself, like respect yourself first. You
Good job. Somebody else.
Don't let nobody treat you like you don't want to be treated. Like, it's okay to say no to people. If your friends, you see somebody doing something that's not right, that can get you in trouble, do not do it because it's not worth it. Because you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. You will disappoint your parents and everything. So just, if they go in another direction, just keep going and you know it's right.
Great. Good job. Thank you.
Don't be easily peer pressured to do things. Like, especially when you get in high school, a lot of stuff change. Like, people do stuff that you are not doing yet, and don't let your friends try to make you do stuff that you are not ready for. Okay? So don't feel like you have to do something to fit in. Like, you don't have to smoke, you don't have to do none of that. Good. To be cool or to fit in or whatever.
Good. Thank you. Give her a hand.
I was gonna say, like, I know we have plenty of friends and stuff like that, but friends are gonna come and go. Don't let the beef and the drama define you, and don't let it escalate to a point where people are dying in your life or you losing people, everybody's spreading your business. Like, make sure you know who you're supposed to be with. If your parents tell you, oh, I don't like that person or that person shouldn't be in your life, listen. Because especially your mama know best. Or whoever that's your mama in your life. Because my mama has told me many of people that is not supposed to be in my life. And I only graduated with these girls. Out of all the friends that I came in school with freshman year, these are my sisters. So don't let that define you. Don't let that mess you up. That's it.
Good. Give her a hand. Thank you. Rihanna.
Just be yourself. Like, if you're goofy, you're silly, play too much, talk too much, anything, just be yourself. Your friends, even if your friends say, oh, you were doing, be yourself. You can be yourself. You don't have to worry about what nobody says. Sometimes you have to mature and get your daughter time. Not her daughter, but, you know, be mature. But just be yourself, have fun. Just live life, only get one.
Right. Amen. Amen. Give these ladies a hand. I am. No, that's not what I was going to say. But I was going to say, but I was getting kind of choked up. I'm so proud of these young ladies. I can remember, it wasn't long after one of the guys' girls programs, we got a call at St. Monica's about it was two groups of young ladies walking the neighborhood. And they called St. Monica's and was like, hey, we think something's about to go down. Y'all might want to go over here and check it out. So it's summertime. I told the staff, I got this. I told Miss Brown, whoever, I got this. I can handle this. These my girls. I got this. So I get my car. I ride around the block and I see one group. And I can't remember which group it was. And I love both groups. I got girls that I love on both sides. I saw one group and they walk and they see me. They're like, hey, Mr. Mike, how you doing? I'm like, what's up? What y'all up to? Oh, nothing, just taking a walk. I said, oh, that's good. And I kept going. I was like, hold up, they ain't just taking a walk. They're not just walking anywhere. So I circled back around the block, and they was right there in the yard where the basketball courts are over at Legacy Baptist Church, in that yard over there. And there was one group coming up on one side, another group coming up on the other side. And I'm like, oh Lord, what's gonna happen now? So I jump out my car, and they already running their mouths. They cussing each other out. They ready to fight. Do you think they fought? No. Let me tell you this. They had some of them had Think Big shirts on. They had God's Girl shirts on. Mr. Mike was right there. And so I'm telling them, no, let's talk it out. Let's go, you go that way, you go that way, let's talk it out. Do you think they fought? Yeah. See, before y'all said no, but now y'all saying yeah. No. They went at it. Unfortunately, they had a big fight. And it was an ugly one too. I was falling over trying to break it up. I lost my radio. Had to give St. Monica's, these radios cost $250. So I had to pay St. Monica's $250 because they lost my radio. But what I love about it is this. They didn't let that define them. They didn't let that, and I'm not even saying who's right, who's wrong, because honestly I don't even know and I don't care. But they're graduates now. And they're moving on with their life because we all make mistakes. We all get into stuff that we wish we wouldn't get into. And especially in the community, in the neighborhood. But these girls have grown up. They're beautiful women. I'm so excited. I know some of the obstacles that they've gone through in life. And they didn't let those obstacles, they didn't let those problems stop them and stifle them from being who they want to be. One more question. What are y'all doing now that graduation, that y'all graduated? What's next? What's next?
Break, but I don't want to go to school.
So a break, what's that mean? You ain't just vacationing, you got to go do something.
I know, I'm going to start in June at the Scholarly Program for dental assistant.
You gonna get a job? Oh, okay, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I know your mama, see? Amen. So she's gonna get a job and go back to school in June. Give her a hand. You know what you're gonna study? You know what you're gonna study? Say it again. I didn't hear it. Give it to her. What are you gonna study?
Dental assistant.
She's gonna be a dental assistant. So you're gonna walk into the dentist one day and she's gonna get you together. All right, give her a hand. Thank you. Tia, what's next for you after graduation now? What are you gonna do?
My name is
Tiana, I'm sorry. I know you. You was the one that knocked me over at that fight.
In January, I'm going to go to Wright State for early childhood.
Right, give her a hand. Tia.
In January, I start Cleveland State University, and I'm majoring in pre-law.
All right.
I'm doing the same thing as Ariana. Take a break, but I'm gonna work through it and see what I really want.
Good for you. Give her a hand.
I'm going to Sinclair June. I start June 11th.
Wow, right around the corner. What you gonna study?
I'm going for sign language interpreting.
Good for you. Give her a hand. Give all these ladies a hand. I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all come on down. So proud of these young ladies, man. They've come so far. This group here was one of the first group that I kind of just got involved with right away when I came to St. Monica. So right now.
Okay, we're back. So we just got done doing our Q&A with Mr. Mike and the other girls. So
Basically, we just giving inspiration to younger girls because we just graduated and we basically just reflecting over like our past years and what we've been through.
And we were just talking about like what we done been through with ourselves and what St. Monica's have did for us. And
if y'all don't know, St. Monica's is Lincoln Heights Recreation Center. We've been here since we were 6 years old. So we've been coming here our whole life, and we basically got a relationship with everybody here. So we know
we lost everybody that work here.
Yeah, we gained new work members that are good and stuff.
okay, well we'll be back because we gotta go somewhere. So see y'all later. Okay, we're back. So we just got done doing our Q&A with Mr. Mike and the other girls. So
Basically, we just giving inspiration to younger girls because we just graduated and we basically just reflecting over like our past years and what we've been through.
And we were just talking about like what we done been through with ourselves and what St. Monica's have did for us. And
if y'all don't know, St. Monica's is Lincoln Heights Recreation Center. We've been here since we were 6 years old. So we've been coming here our whole life, and we basically got a relationship with everybody here. So we know
we lost everybody that work here.
Yeah, we gained new work members that are good and stuff.
okay, well we'll be back because we gotta go somewhere. So see y'all later.
Your vagina, your cookie, your Cocoa Puffs, your Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Don't give them the goodies because I promise you I knew I had a good one when I was in high school. I just knew it. That ninja. Once I gave him the ooh, I didn't hear from him for days. Like, have you seen him? Like, I had to put him on the milk carton. Like, have you seen Robert Foster? And I'm looking for him.
You start going crazy.
Have you seen him?
Yeah.
No, nothing. Game over. It's over.
God is the mother to the motherless. God is a father to the fatherless. If there's anybody in here that feels alone, if you feel like you don't have anyone to call, if you feel like you don't have anyone to lean on God.
Yes, it
because
hurts.
He will make a way. He will make a way every single time.
Huh?
I just don't know. I've never done a Keno manually.
Currently at Thornton's. Tiana, look how many flavors they got. Oh my God. All right, and we all just got our toes done because the pool opens on Monday. And this is just our first vlog, so we about to end it. We just showed y'all like what we did at God's Girls.
We out seeing our boyfriend on Monday.
I don't know what's wrong with them. All right, y'all. So I'm about to go. This smacking. I only get. Comment down below what flavors y'all get in y'all ices. I want to know. All right, peace.